Welcome to Hypnosis Health Info. I'm Roger Moore. Had a Slender for Life weight loss client in this morning who's going on a 6-week extended vacation, and she and her husband are going to be doing lots of traveling, road trip type of vacation, and much of their meals is going to be eaten in restaurants. And she had this idea that she was going to, over the next 6 weeks, her original goal was to let go of 12 to 15 pounds. And so I immediately cautioned her on that I thought that was probably very optimistic and overly optimistic and also unrealistic, and didn't want to see her set herself up for failure. And generally, in fact, with Slender for Life, what I tell folks that when you go on vacation, maintenance, staying right where you're at on vacation when you're eating in restaurants can be great success, because most restaurant meals is going to have about 40% more fat and a lot more sodium, a lot more sugar than if you made the same meal at home. And so we did some strategizing and talked about how she was going to get in her exercise and get things like oatmeals and other grains in for breakfast, and where she could, focus more on salads in her meals and to minimize the damage from all these restaurant meals. And she decided that her goal still was to let go of at least 1 pound, so about 6 pounds over the next 6 weeks, 1 pound a week. And I told her about a report that I read yesterday in Reuters that says laws requiring U.S. restaurant chains to list caloric counts have not stopped them from offering unhealthy meals that pack in calories, fat, and salt. A group that encourages healthy food said on Tuesday. A pancake breakfast providing 1,380 calories, a single-serve pizza that packs 2 days' worth of sodium, and a pasta dish swimming in 4 days' worth of fat top a list published by the Center for Science in the Public Interest, CSPI. The group, which outs the calorie, fat, and sodium counts of America's favorite foods every year, said it looked for evidence that restaurants are trimming back their offerings in the face of new laws and political pressure. They found little. One might think that chains like Outback Steakhouse and the Cheesecake Factory might want to lighten up their meals now that calories will be required on their menus, but these chains don't promote moderation. They practice caloric extremism. And they're helping make modern-day Americans become the most obese people to ever walk the earth. Remember, 65% of us are overweight. The U.S. Institute of Medicine says the average American needs about 2,000 calories a day, 1,500 milligrams of salt, and no more than 20 grams of saturated fat. Here's what the CSPI found. Bob Evans. A cinnamon cream stacked and stuffed hotcakes has 1,380 calories and 34 grams of saturated fat, or about what you'd get in 2 country fried steaks and 4 eggs. California Pizza Kitchen's tostada pizza with grilled steak has 1,680 calories, 32 grams of saturated fat, and 3,300 milligrams of sodium. Five Guys Bacon Cheeseburger has 920 calories, 30 grams of saturated fat. Its large French fries have 1,460 calories, about the triple the calories of a large order of fries at McDonald's. Boy, that's saying something. P.F. Chang's Double Pan Fried Noodles Combo has 1,820 calories. Remember, the average daily you need is about 2,000. So here in this one meal, you almost get the full total day's calories. And listen to this, 7,690 milligrams of sodium. That's just unbelievable. The Cheesecake Factory's pasta carbonara with chicken has 2,500 calories, 85 grams of saturated fat. Wow, folks, when that's the type of food that restaurants are pumping out, it's difficult to eat that food and do anything but gain weight. I just don't see how you possibly cannot gain weight when you eat that type of food. And so what I keep telling folks over and over is, let's vote with our checkbooks. Don't order those foods. In fact, I would encourage you, don't go to those restaurants. Pick restaurants that are offering healthy choices, that are offering reasonable choices, reasonable meals, and vote with your checkbook. Stop spending money at places that are ultimately going to kill you, that lead to obesity, to heart disease, to diabetes, to cancer. Take back your power, vote with your checkbook. And if you're just, really jonesing, to have a California Pizza Kitchen pizza, well, why not do it differently? Make your own pizza from home, and make it with organic ingredients, make it from scratch, make it with real food. Go to places like fatfree.com, fatfreevegan.com, drmcdougall.com, vegsource.com, pcrm.org, all great resources of healthy recipes. From those 5 websites, you're going to find, I think, a little over 7,000 free recipes. And there's great ways that you can make pizza that are healthy, nutritious, very low in fat, very low in sodium, very low in sugar. So you can eat fun foods. Pizza's still one of my all-time favorite foods. I love pizza. But I do it in a way that's very healthy. There's lots of ways that you can make food at home that is healthy and tastes good. There's also lots of ways you can go out into restaurants and order off their menus with some tweaking and come up with some very healthy choices. So take back your power. Look around here at Hypnosis Health Info at the tools and the resources. Discover about how you can put hypnosis to work for you. And if you're all scared and freaked out about hypnosis, well, read Hypnosis Demystified and find out that hypnosis is really the ultimate display of control. Instead of that hamburger and French fries having control of you, that's a trance where you're out of control and you eat it all and you eat too much of it too fast. With hypnosis, you take charge of you. And you make conscious choices, conscious decisions. And you choose foods that are healthful, that taste good, that also support you in your goals versus a brief feel-good moment. I'm Roger Moore, and this is Hypnosis Health Info.